Welcome, parents and legal guardians. This video is to give you information about 5 topics about deaf children. First-time parents, this is to give you information about your deaf child, not to make you feel stressed. The first topic that will be discussed is communication. The second is medical perspective. The third is educational information. The fourth is deaf culture, and the fifth is parent and children legal rights. First, language opportunities. What does communication mean? Communication means the exchange of information and ideas with intent. There are 4 different types of communication. The first, American Sign Language. The second, oral method. The third, cued speech. The fourth, total communication. Resources for further research are www.nad.org. The second, www.listens-up.org. The third, www.cuedspeech.org. The fourth, www.ncbegin.org. And the fifth, www.ceid.org. The second topic is medical perspective. What is the oral method? The oral method is a method of instructing the deaf by which they are taught to speak and to understand the speech of others by lip reading. Some technology used by deaf and hard of hearing people are cochlear implants, hearing aids, and a bone conduction hearing device, or the Baha implant. Some services provided for deaf and hard of hearing people in the medical community is an audiologist and a speech-language pathologist. Some resources for further research are www.cochlear.com. Second, www.hearinglaws.org. Third, www.earassociates.com. And the last one is www.asha.org. The third topic is educational opportunities. There are many schools for deaf children. The first school would be preschool programs. They aim to develop early language and communication skills and provide support for the parents. It ranges from birth till age 4. The second is residential schools. Residential schools are schools where the deaf children live, and on the weekends they go home. The third is oral day schools or sign schools. Oral day schools focus more on auditory and oral skills, and sign day schools use sign language. The fourth, mainstreaming or public school, is when a deaf or hard of hearing student attends a local public school with hearing students. The last one is homeschool environment. They are educated by parents outside of formal school. Some resources are the first, www.signingsavvy.com. The second is www.clarkschools.org. And the third is www.raisingdeafkids.org. Deaf culture is the fourth topic. Deaf culture is important in the deaf community because it develops deaf identity. Their preferred mode of communication is American Sign Language. They hold many traditions. First, ASL stories, and another would be deaf studies. Deaf studies is learning about deaf history. and important people within deaf history. Some services provided are interpreters. Some resources: first, www.handsandvoices.org. The second, www.deafwebsites.com. The third, www.startasl.com. And the fourth, www.wavinghands.org. The fifth topic is parents, legal guardians, and children's rights. It is important to remember to advocate for deaf children. There's 3 laws that protect deaf children. The first is the IDA, Individuals with Disabilities Act. The second is ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act. And the third is Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. Some resources for further research are www.gallaudet.edu, the second www.sites.ed.gov, the third www.ada.gov, and the fourth www.dol.gov. First-time parents of deaf children. It's okay to feel stressed, but it is important to remember that there's a lot of information and resources and support out there to help you. I hope this video has been helpful, and thank you.